On a Tuesday edition of the Daily Clone, Taylor Mauser says why he thinks Rocco Becht is a psychopath, plus Matt Campbell on why no home team has won in this series since 2018. First, a word from one of our sponsors.
Looking for a good time? Thought so. Whiskey River is just the place. We've got the booze, the food, the vibe, and the amazing rooftop patio. The only thing missing is you. Whiskey River.
Hello and welcome into the Northwest Bank Studios for the Daily Clone here on a Tuesday, presented by Whiskey River. Locations up here in Ames and down in Ankeny. If you can't make it to the big game on Saturday, that's your spot. Great food, cold beer, awesome service, and a great atmosphere. Again, locations in Ames and Ankeny. Thank you to Whiskey River. Today I want to talk about Iowa State's quarterback one, Rocco Becht, and what makes him so clutch. His pedigree, it speaks for itself. 4 game-winning drives in 2024, and he's already shut down one rival this season in the fourth quarter with near-perfect play. With how most CyHawk games come down to the wire, Rocco could need to step up again. Offensive coordinator Taylor Mauser gives a vintage answer on what makes his QB so good when it matters most.
Rocco is, I think he's a psychopath more than people think. Like, even you watch the start of the K-State game, some of the stuff that was there, like, that guy's better when all the air sucked out of the stadium. Everybody can barely see and stand up, and it's about to puke, and that guy's just nails. And even going into last week, like, we didn't take the shot to start the game because, like, it's cool or that's what we did before. It's like Rocco's better when we take a shot early and we put a lot on that guy's. The more we put on that guy's plate, the better he is. The easier we try to make it for him. For whatever reason, it's not, and he's better with his back against the wall. Like, the guy's just nuts. You know, and I love him, and he's great, and I die for him. And he's so trusted, and you always feel like you have a chance with that guy. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's football, we talk about golf and all the other stuff we play all off season. Like, he wants to win everything in the worst way, and he's the ultimate competitor, and he's a guy that makes everyone around him better. He gives belief. He puts belief into everybody, into Campbell, into me, into his teammates.
Gabe Burkle is another leader on the team who's got so much trust in Rocco.
I think it's just his preparation. Like, he knows where to go with the ball, especially in the clutch moments. Like, it just shines even more. But his preparation each week is the same. I mean, it's unbelievable. And I've learned from him in that way. Like, watching how he prepares has definitely taught me how I should prepare. And I think it just shines in those clutch moments because he's not nervous, because he knows where to go with the ball, what to do on each play, and things like that.
Rocco has definitely grown into that. It's crazy to see how much he's grown since he first played in the CyHawk game back in 2023. That was just his second career start, and he was clearly a different quarterback back then. Here's how he thinks he's changed.
A lot more mature, a lot more experienced. I mean, those are the easy ways I could go about saying that, because there's just been a lot of things in the past 2 years where there's been mistakes on my end that I've needed to clean up. And so I think this year is a good year to refocus and, be better at those things.
They'll need Rocco at his best Saturday because we all know the stat. 2011 is the last time Iowa State beat Iowa at Jack Trice Stadium. In fact, the home team hasn't won this game since 2018. Here's Matt Campbell on why that might be.
I don't know if it's random or not. I think it's fact. So, I think the reality of playing your best at home in this game, I do think the uniqueness of, man, there is so much energy around this game. The home team probably feels that a lot more just because you're living in it from Thursday, Friday to Saturday. But yeah, those are things we've talked about a little bit just as a staff and certainly with our players. But, I think it's certainly a unique stat. How do you come out and play your best football and be able to be ready to go, at 11:05. I think those are all things we got to challenge ourselves with, but I think it's a great point.
The players are aware of the drought, but they don't feel the pressure of it.
To be honest, not really. I'm looking at this as another game, just like every other year.
I don't think there's any added pressure. I think there's just a sense of urgency to just do our job to the best of our ability and execute the way we want to.
2011, I honestly couldn't tell you much. I think I was 8 then, so I don't remember much. But I know I'm sure that it was very good time in Ames after that game.
You heard it right there. The last time that Iowa State beat Iowa in Ames, most of these players weren't even old enough to know what was going on. That could mean something or it could mean nothing because it is a new team. These are new players. A lot of these players have beat Iowa. Could it happen again? we will get you up to game day right here on the Daily Clone. We'll talk Hawkeyes, preparing for Gronowski, preparing for that defense, all of it right here in the Northwest Bank Studios. Thank you for supporting the Daily Clone.